That I greatly admired, who, as he grew older, developed a problem with his back. It just became very weak. And so what he had to do was he had to be bent over. He was almost like a jackknife. He could only see the ground in front of him and not be able to look up at the sky. I often thought of him, and I saw the relationship with this wonderful story of a woman who for 18 years wasn't able to stand erect. She was down looking at the ground, and Jesus came into her life and touched her back. And suddenly she was able to stand up. Now, this story is wonderful, and it shows the sensitivity and the love of Jesus, but I find there's something a little bit more symbolic and more powerful in this, and it represents the great love that Jesus had for women and the desire continually to raise women up. So many times in Jesus' life, the woman was very secondary. It was put in a secondary place, and yet he was continually trying to make women respected and important. The gospel says that this woman was crippled by a spirit. And so many times, even in our own world, women can be very, very much crippled by a spirit of lacking respect, of lacking encouragement to be able to use their talents and to reach out and become the great people that they are, oftentimes because of male domination. The message of Jesus is very clear, and it's a message that echoes into us, especially men, with the desire to be like him in our empowerment of women. Now, reaching out and doing this is going to cause criticism. Jesus was deeply criticized by this act of helping this woman. He did it on the Sabbath, and so it caused problems. And you and I both know that as men, as we try to really respect women, to allow them to use their talents, to go against so many of the customs and traditions of our world, we need to be strong and imitate Jesus. And oh my, let's pray that we don't become hypocrites, because we're not really doing what we need to do to make women the respected and honored people they need to be.